Everybody is looking for true wealth. But do we really know what it means? This is going to blow your mind. Are you ready to redefine what wealth truly means? For too long, we've let society dictate that wealth is all about the size of our bank accounts. But I believe true wealth is so much more than that. Stay tuned as we uncover 5 life-changing ways to understand wealth beyond money. It's about living a life that's rich in experiences, relationships, and purpose. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the 5 pillars of true wealth and how you can cultivate them in your own life. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and download your free ebook for even more insights on how to achieve true abundance. Emotional wealth. It's not something you can buy or inherit. It's about cultivating a deep understanding of yourself, your emotions, and how to navigate the ups and downs of life with grace and resilience. You see, when you're emotionally wealthy, you have this inner strength, this unshakable sense of self-worth that can't be touched by external circumstances. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone with all the material possessions in the world, yet they're deeply unhappy? That's because true happiness comes from within. It's about learning to love and accept yourself, flaws and all. Now, building emotional wealth starts with self-awareness. It's about taking the time to really understand your thoughts, your feelings, your triggers. And one of the most powerful tools I've found for this is journaling. Every morning, I encourage you to take a few minutes to just write whatever comes to mind. Don't censor yourself, just let it flow. This simple practice can be incredibly revealing and help you uncover patterns and beliefs that might be holding you back. Another key aspect of emotional wealth is emotional intelligence. It's about being able to recognize and manage your own emotions, as well as understand and empathize with the emotions of others. Studies have shown that people with high emotional intelligence tend to have stronger relationships, greater career success, and overall higher levels of happiness and well-being. So how do we cultivate emotional intelligence? Well, mindfulness practices like meditation can be incredibly helpful. Even just taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath can make a world of difference. And of course, therapy can be an invaluable tool for those who want to dive deeper into their emotional world and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Remember, emotional wealth is the foundation upon which all other forms of wealth are built. When you feel good on the inside, it radiates outward into every area of your life. Now, let's talk about relational wealth. Life is just better when you have people to share it with. Relational wealth is about nurturing deep, meaningful connections with the people who matter most to you. It's about surrounding yourself with a tribe of loving, supportive individuals who lift you up and inspire you to be your best self. We, as humans, are wired for connection. We crave it. It's in our DNA. Countless studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. Think about the people in your life who light you up, who make you feel seen and heard. Those are your treasures. But like anything precious, relationships require care and attention to thrive. So how do we cultivate relational wealth? It starts with being fully present in the moment. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, and really listen when someone is speaking to you. Active listening is a superpower. It's about giving someone your undivided attention, not just waiting for your turn to speak. When you truly listen, you open the door for deeper connection and understanding. Another way to nurture your relationships is by making time for quality time together. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be as simple as sharing a meal, going for a walk, or just sitting on the porch and talking. The important thing is that you're present, you're engaged, and you're making memories together. Never underestimate the power of small gestures of kindness. A handwritten note, a surprise phone call, a thoughtful gift. These small acts of love can go a long way in strengthening your bonds. Remember, relational wealth is an investment in your happiness and well-being. Cherish your loved ones, nurture your connections, and watch your life blossom. Now let's talk about spiritual wealth. And no, you don't have to be religious to tap into this. Spiritual wealth is about connecting to something bigger than yourself. Whether it's your faith, nature, art, or a cause you're passionate about, it's about finding your purpose, your reason for being, and living a life that's aligned with your values. When you're spiritually wealthy, you have a sense of peace and contentment. That comes from knowing you're on the right path, even when life throws you curveballs. So how do we cultivate spiritual wealth? Well, it starts with introspection, taking the time to quiet your mind and listen to your inner wisdom. Practices like meditation and prayer can be incredibly powerful tools for connecting with your spiritual side. And the best part is, you don't need any fancy equipment or a special place to do it. Just find a quiet corner, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Even a few minutes a day can make a world of difference. Another way to tap into your spiritual side is by spending time in nature. There's something so grounding and awe-inspiring about being surrounded by the beauty of the natural world. Take a walk in the park, sit by the ocean, hike in the woods. Let nature soothe your soul and remind you of the interconnectedness of all things. And you know me, I am a big believer in the power of gratitude. Taking the time to appreciate the good in your life, no matter how small, can shift your entire perspective and open your heart to a deeper sense of joy and contentment. So start a gratitude journal, write thank you notes, or simply take a moment each day to reflect on all the blessings in your life. Now let's talk about material wealth. And I know this is a topic that can be fraught with complexity, but I want to approach it from a place of balance and intention. Material wealth in and of itself isn't inherently good or bad. It's simply a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. The key is to view material wealth as a means to an end, not the end goal itself. You see, true material wealth isn't about amassing a fortune at the expense of your values or your well-being. It's about having enough to live comfortably, to pursue your passions, and to make a positive impact on the world. It's about financial freedom and security, so you can sleep soundly at night knowing you and your loved ones are taken care of. So how do we achieve this kind of healthy, balanced relationship with money? It starts with understanding your values and setting financial goals that are aligned with them. What's important to you? Is it traveling the world, providing for your family, giving back to your community? Once you know what you're working towards, you can start creating a financial plan that supports your vision. And that's where things like budgeting, investing, and mindful spending come in. These aren't about depriving yourself. They're about making conscious choices that align with your values and your long-term goals. Remember, material wealth is a tool that can help you live a more fulfilling life. But it's only one piece of the puzzle. As we've journeyed together, exploring these 5 pillars of true wealth, emotional, relational, spiritual, and material, it's clear that a life of abundance is within everyone's reach. True wealth is not defined by the size of your bank account, but by the richness of your experiences, the depth of your relationships, and the alignment of your life with your values. It's about living with intention, purpose, and gratitude, embracing the fullness of life in all its messy, beautiful glory. I believe that true wealth is an inside-out job. It starts with cultivating inner peace, self-love, and a deep connection to your authentic self. From there, it flows outward, enriching your relationships, your purpose, and yes, even your relationship with money. Remember, the journey to true wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, consistent choices each day that move you closer to the life you envision. So I invite you to reflect on these 5 pillars and ask yourself, which area of your life could use a little more attention? Where can you invest your time, energy, and resources to create more abundance in your world? The answers to these questions hold the keys to unlocking your own unique version of true wealth. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We've covered so much ground today, exploring the 5 pillars of true wealth: emotional, relational, spiritual, and material. Remember, true wealth is not defined by your bank account, but by the richness of your experiences and the love you share. And now I want to hear from you. Share in the comments what true wealth means to you. What steps can you take today to cultivate more abundance in your life? And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, so they too can discover the path to a richer, more fulfilling life. Before you go, remember to download your free ebook filled with even more insights and strategies on how to achieve true wealth in all areas of your life. The journey to abundance starts now.